Crypto dreams.
What's up, crypto heads? John Fro here from Crypto Dreams. This is the place to be to learn about NFTs, AI, GameFi, and Web3. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. This episode is a beginner's guide to Monad. Monad is a vast ecosystem, and if you're just jumping in, it can be a bit overwhelming. As always, I have timestamps below, so be sure to click on those if you want to jump around to specific topics. Though, if you are a beginner to Monad, you're going to want to watch this entire episode. It's going to give you a full overview of what Monad has to offer. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and click like. It very much helps my channel, and I appreciate it. So we're going to begin this episode off here on the Monad Hub. This is a great place for you to get started. There's a whole bunch of information here. Monad did a very, very good job getting this put together and ready on day one of mainnet. It's really, really nice. I'm going to be breaking this hub down a little bit for you, using it as my starting point, but we're going to jump deep into the Monad ecosystem. There's a lot I'm going to show you that is not on this hub, but this is a great place for you to bridge. There's 4 different bridges you could use right here. Swapping. We're going to look deeply into swapping here soon. They have an app hub and then a rewards tab where you can interact with apps to get rewards. So let's start with an app hub here. There's a lot of apps on here. It can be a bit overwhelming. I'm going to make it easy for you all. I'm going to break down my favorite apps that I've been using since testnet. So for a long time, I've used virtually every single app. So there are 78 apps on this hub, but know that there are way more. The ecosystem is huge. So this filter right here is a great filter. You can filter DeFi, consumer, and AI. So we're going to begin with trading. I'm going to show you some DEXs where you can swap your MON and earn yourself massive liquidity rewards. All right, so you can see that some of the big boys are here. You got Uniswap, PancakeSwap, but I'm going to be looking at more Monad native apps. So let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to look at the first DEX. That's going to be KURU. KURU is built by Monad OGs, people that have been in Monad for a long time, big supporters of Monad. They have their basic swap here, basic DEX, where you can swap tokens, select a token, pick your token, swap it. They also have the Discover tab where you can look at lots and lots of tokens here. They have more than most. So you can swap these. Just be careful which ones you start playing around with. You want to look for the green check mark. There's a lot of scam tokens already on Monad, so be careful. They have a portfolio tab where you can look at your portfolio. They do have liquidity pools, vaults, and you can launch your own token. So KURU is the first one we're looking at here. Next one we're going to look at is Clobber. Clobber is a great DEX where you can choose a token and swap it, no problem. They also have liquidity pools where you can earn massive yield. Look at this MON USDC pool, 1000+% if you add liquidity. So there's major opportunities here for big rewards in some of these pools. This is one of them. Next DEX we're looking at is Bean. Bean you're not going to find on the Monad app hub. This is a great app. I've been using it since day one of testnet. I've been using it I used it all through. Next one we're looking at here is Bean. I've been using Bean all throughout. Next one we're looking at here is Bean. I used Bean all throughout testnet and I continue to use it. They had a mint for a soulbound NFT where you could mint this for free if you interacted with Bean all through testnet, and then you could also purchase your soulbound NFT. So that gives you a boost. They have some crazy yield on pools here. Look at this MON USDC pool, 1,776%. I have liquidity in this pool, and I have earned some major rewards, everybody. All right, next one we're going to look at is Jumper. Jumper is an aggregator, and you can exchange and swap across chains. So really great app. This one you will find on the hub. They have a missions tab right here where you can earn yourself rewards. They have opportunities to win a whitelist for Chog, whitelist for Mondana, and for BLENCH. These are big boys in the NFT world. Last DEX I'm going to show you here is Atlantis. Atlantis is not on the Monad Hub. This is a great DEX. They raised $500,000 in their fundraising IDO account. They're doing airdrop campaigns, but they got a lot of pools you can get involved with. Recommend checking out all of these DAPPS X accounts and their Discords to get more information. All right, so the next topic we're discussing here are memes. I'm going to show you a few launch pads, places where you can earn rewards, places where you can trade memes, everything meme. The biggest one and the most established would be NAD.Fun. NAD.Fun launched day one, basically, of testnet. So it's been around for almost a year now. I used it all through testnet. It works great. My recommendation would be NAD.Fun. If you're looking for a meme, this is the place you're probably going to find it first. You can create your own tokens. All you got to do is click this tab right here. Boom, you can create. This is their rewards campaign that they're going to be running very, very soon. It's not live yet. It could possibly be live by the time I launch this episode. Next one we're looking at is Something. Something is not native to Monad. It began on Solana, but moved to Monad, and it started to take off during testnet. So this is another platform where you can create tokens and trade memes. So next one we're looking at here is Cult Trade. Cult Trade operates a bit different than the other two that I showed you. They are more platforms that are trading and launching. Cult Trade also offers this, but it has a system where if you are in the top 2,000 on this leaderboard, you get first access to token launches. So tokens that launch specifically on Cult Trade, you'll get first access before anybody else. So basically, before any bot or before any other person can get that token, you'll have access to it before all of them. You need to be in the top 2,000 to be a diamond hands holder. That is what their campaign is called. It's a diamond hands holder. I currently have a terrible ranking of 6,390. During testnet, I had number 400, and I was able to pre-buy GMonad. This is the only token right here that launched. So right now it is basically rugging, but you never know. Memes are insane. They go up like this, and then they go down like this, and then they go up again. If you've traded memes at all, you got to be ready for 100, 200, 300, 400% swings up and down. But Cult Trade is another great platform. I'd recommend looking into it. You can start buying right now. That will increase your rank on the leaderboard, and you could potentially be able to pre-buy their next token launch. Okay, well, and while we're on the subject of memes, you may be wondering what memes are out there. What memes should I buy? My top recommendation would be Chog. Okay, we have Chog right here. This launched 2 days ago. Chog is the mascot of Monad. There's no arguing that. Chog is the mascot. If there's one meme that has the most potential, it's Chog. Another one is Chewy. Chewy has the potential to do well. Chewy is an NFT project on Monad. This is a utility token for their ecosystem. Might be one for you to consider. There's going to be a whole lot more meme coins launching. There's also DAK that is going to be launching on Aloka. Aloka is another platform where you can trade memes as well. So you have these right here are their tokens, Aloka and DAK. DAK is another potential big meme that could really take off. It has yet to launch. They did do a launch and had a lot of problems, so they had to basically pull that token down, and they're going to be relaunching it. So if you watch this in time and I release it before the launch, you could potentially get yourself in early on this token. All right, everybody, let's talk a little bit about NFTs. I just put out an episode about NFTs, so I'm not going to go too deep into them, but I'm going to talk about the big ones, the OGs, the ones that are probably going to do really big things. First one we're looking at here is Scrumpies. This is the top 10 on Magic Eden for all chains. So this is ETH, as you can see right here, Sol right here, MON right here. Scrumpies is number 3, top 3. These are mooning as we speak right now. But you can see right here, this one sold for 18,000 MON, almost 19,000 MON. So these are pumping hard. Scrumpies are big time on Monad. You can see right here, number 3 has the potential to go to number 1 today. They just revealed, so lots of hype. Scrumpies, if my memory serves me correct, was the first NFT to launch on testnet. First one. And I believe they were maybe second or third on mainnet. So they are OG in the space. OG. Another one here, DAKS. DAKS is in the top 10 as well. This is another great OG project right here. I'm a DAC holder. I'm not a Scrumpy holder, but I'm a DAC holder. I will get myself a Scrumpy at one point, but I am holding myself a DAC. So there's a whole bunch of NFTs that have yet to launch where there's major anticipation. The one that probably has the most would be Chog. Chog is OG of the space. Chog is the unofficial but official mascot of Monad. They have yet to mint, okay? So this is going to be possibly the most valuable NFT on all of Monad. We're going to see how it goes, but I am 100% minting Chog. Next one of my very favorites is Spiky. Spiky also has not launched. They also haven't launched a token, so they have not launched anything yet. Not at all. Huge potential with Spiky. Awesome team. A lot of potential. So looking forward to it. Another one with maximum hype. Maximum hype is Little Stars. Little Stars is coming really soon. Also has not launched, but huge potential for Little Stars. They have a massive following. I think their Discord has like 300,000 in it. It's just huge. So big hype here. This will insta sell out. I can promise you that. One of my absolute favorites as well that has yet to launch is BLENCH. BLENCH is a fantastic project. Anime art on Monad. No other project like it. And there's no announcement on when it'll launch. I don't know if they're going to do a token. I kind of doubt they'll do a token, but they are the top anime project on Monad. Take a look at BLENCH. Follow all of these accounts. Last one I'm going to mention here is MONADVERSE. MONADVERSE minted out. It already minted out insta mint out. They have a huge community, huge following. They were extremely active all through testnet and just keep on going. They are also interconnected with Cult. So Cult Trade is interconnected with MONADVERSE. They also have a few other projects that are interconnected with them. That's all I'm going to run over for NFTs. I'm going to have a whole nother episode coming out soon. So be sure to subscribe. Bunch more Monad content coming in the future. All right, so the last subject I'm going to talk about here before closing out this episode is gaming. What games are available to play? What's live? What's worth playing? I'm going to talk about my favorites. Lumaterra right here. This one is one of my favorites for sure. It is not native to Monad. It launched quite some time ago on Ronin, and I played it. I played it on Ronin well over a year ago and really enjoyed it. They jumped on board with Monad, did really, really well, and exploded. It is live, and you can play this today. You can play it right here by clicking this tab, or you can download it and launch it from your computer. But you can see how great this game looks. Looks really good. And again, I played it. A lot of fun. Definitely worth getting involved. All right, next one we're going to look at here is Loot Go. Loot Go is a mobile app. They describe it as a walk to earn mobile app that turns your steps into real world crypto treasure hunt. So that is exactly what it is. You download the app on your phone and you find treasure as you're walking around, and you can earn tokens, NFTs, you can get involved with raffles. It has been going on testnet for a very long time. It's super fun. All right, last one we're looking at here is Fluffle. Fluffle is fully live. You can play this game today. It is basically a clicker where you hatch eggs and upgrade your dragons into adults. You can also build out your land and add castles to it and put your dragons on it, get different breeds of dragons. You need to go to their Discord if you want to get involved with the app. That's the only place to get the app. So definitely recommend getting on their Discord if you're interested. This is their X account. Just like everything I'm showing you, I would definitely recommend jumping on X accounts and jumping into Discords for all the projects. I'll have links to the majority of the projects I'm talking about in the description below. One more I want to talk about here that I'm not sure why it's not on the hub, because Monad has been putting Kizzy on blast since day one. Kizzy is a fantastic app. Fantastic. You can gamble on your favorite social media influencers. Very cool app. You can see right here that Kizzy was part of the first wave of Monad Momentum apps. And this is apps that got funding. So this is a big deal. You can also see that Fluffle's here, and so is Lumitera. So Kizzy's right there with these two other projects. It is legit. It's super fun, super cool. Definitely recommend checking out Kizzy. Thanks for watching, everyone. It is so much appreciated. If you have a comment or a question, drop it below. I'll be sure to answer you back. Be sure to subscribe. I will be releasing much more Monad content in the future. I'll be talking about NFT mints that'll be coming, ways to earn, games, everything. You name it, I'll be dropping episodes about it. So be sure to subscribe. Appreciate all of you. Until next time, I wish you health and wealth. I'm out of here.